And hello, everyone. It's I, Kin C, and today we're gonna be doing an Inanimate Insanity episode tier list. Yeah, which means I'll be ranking episodes episode one, up to season 4, episode 4. Yeah. So, anyways, without a without a moment to spare, let's get started. Inanimate Insanity episode 1, season 1. I I wouldn't say it's good, but at the same time I wouldn't say it's bad. It is it is hilarious at some points. So I'm gonna put it at B. Episode 2. Similarly to the first one, it's not great, but at the same time it's not, bad. But episode 1 gets brownie points for being what started it all, so C tier for that. Uh, Episode 3. Hmm. Yeah, C as well. Episode 4. I would say it's better than episode. No, it's better than episode 2. Alright, episode 5. Yeah, I'd say it's decent. Yeah, this goes here. Wait, let me just. Let me just make that real quick. Does this even count here? Alright, moving on. Episode 6. We're gonna put it with episode 1 in A. Episode 7. Oh yeah, by the way, I won't count the remasters, because I simply don't feel like it. There. Episode... Forcing the Future. This was the introduction to one of my favorite Meeple-based characters, me from 4S, so for that gets A tier. This is what's the... Hello there! Hello there, who said hi in chat. Episode 9. This is what started... I think this is what started the whole Walmart thing. No, or was that episode 6 that started the Walmart thing? Yeah, it was episode 6 that started the Walmart thing. But I'm still gonna put it higher than episode 6. Episode 10. This is going in A tier. A tier episode right here. Hello. Hello there. Episode 11. I'm gonna put... I can't decide whether to put it below or above episode 10. I'm gonna put below. Episode 12. This is a very high B. Episode 13, Inanimate Smackdown. It wasn't all that great in my opinion, but it was still a good episode. The greatest... The great... Well... Remember me? No, not really. Although the piano joke in this episode was very funny.
You want a key? How about 88 of them?
Yeah. Paper was the best in that episode. Episode 14. Episode 14 is at least like right is like a high B at least. Episode 15 is it's like a similar deal with episode I wouldn't say it's a similar deal with any episode, it's just like it was very generic. So B. Episode 16. Nothing good happened in this. Besides paper getting out. Nothing good happened in this. C. Episode 17, I forgot the name of this one. Was it Journey Through Memory Lane? Or something like that? Yeah, I think it was. Anyways, this gets a B just because it's part of the finale. Episode 18 of Season 1, Journey Through Memory Lane Part 2. That's an S tier episode right there. That is how you write a finale for well, that's one way to write a finale for an object show. Season 2, Episode 1. I'd say it's an alright episode. I'm gonna put it high B. Episode 2. What the hickety heck even happened in this one? All I remember is that Tissues got eliminated and Marshmallow went to Mars and this is where Fan got his egg from. That's all I remember. Even though that's probably all there is to it. So, but not really a memorable episode. This ain't really a memorable episode in my eyes. So D tier. Episode 3. This is a good episode. A tier. Episode 4, also a good episode. A tier, but slightly above. Episode 3. Episode 5. I don't remember Jack from this one. It was a decent episode. But like the only thing I really remember is the challenge in Doe. But I can't even remember who got eliminated in that one. Episode 6. This was good because Bo came back. Yeah, Bo. So I guess I'm putting it up below episode 15. Episode 7 episode 7 of season 2. One thing the few things I remember from this was that OJ was the temporary host me if I went to jail, and the song everyone's been crazy. Wait, no, that's not how the line goes. Everyone's been lazy while I'm going crazy to clean up the mess that others will leave. Episode 8. This is Steve Cobb's debut episode. Yeah, this will go here. Episode 9. This is mainly good because Taco came back. And Taco's one of my favorite II characters along with Lightbulb. I love the both of them. Episode 10 of Season 2. The only thing I really remember from this is that it was a maze episode. And the time Lightbulb used Fan as a helicopter. So just for that, I'm giving it a C. But it's a higher C because I like it. Episode 11. Episode 11, I think, is really a good episode because of the duet between Marshmallow and Bo. I'm gonna put it. But what I say the song is, I'm putting it in A tier. Episode 12. All right, let me just slide this little episode up to here. This is my favorite episode of season 2, if not my favorite episode of all time, of all of Inanimate and Sandy. I love it. Episode 13. Similarly to most other II2 episodes, I don't remember much about them. This is one of them. But I did like that, we got a story into my phone's past. So for that, it's getting A tier. Episode 14. I don't really like. I've seen this many times, but it's an alright episode to me. So I'm gonna put it in high B. Episode 15 is just gonna go to the S tier. It's a fantastic episode. Plus Taco's Tirade is one of the best songs in the entire series. Episode 16. A tier. Episode 17. High B tier. Episode 18. A tier. Now time for season 3. Season 3, episode 1. B tier. Season 3, episode 2. The thing that really happened in this one was that I can't remember. Just for that, for some reason it's mainly episode 2s that I forget the premise of. Episode 3. Snap Cap Showdown. Snap something Showdown goes in B tier for me. The Overthinkers. That goes high B tier. Hey, look, it's the episode where Box has to go to the hospital. Because yeah. Anyways, putting in A. Try not to laugh challenge. I specifically like the episode. I specifically like the part where Weefun goes, "Everyone's been getting well so well lately." This ends now. Yeah, just for that it give itself brownie points. Going in A tier. The pie episode. Of the Mile High Pie. Gotta put in an A tier. Episode 8. Want some? Oh, you gummy bears. Want some? Not at the moment. I'm busy. I'm busy rating the episodes, so maybe later. Yeah, later. Episode 8. I really like the idea of the body switching. One thing I didn't really understand is like, why didn't the characters? Why didn't they just make the voice actors like do impressions of the other characters? Because the whole point of body swapping is that the minds are swapped, not the vocal cords. Yeah, so just for that's getting a B. Hey, look, it's the one where they make money for animation and all that. It's a B, but it's below the Overthinkers. I have lost count of which episodes I have done. This one, honestly, I would have loved if Life Ring rejoined out of. Besides, I would have loved if Life Ring rejoined instead of Cabby. I I guess I'll put it in B. Just gonna. Whoop. This one, Pesty Besties. I'm just gonna put that in C. Home is where the heart is. Yeah. Freeze or friend or froze. Or friend or froze. Yeah, it's a pretty B tier episode. Let me just. Boop. I legit forgot the name of this episode. I legit forgot the name of this episode. Anyways, it gets a B tier. Blueberried. This will have possible bias since this was the first IA episode I've watched in general. Yeah. What is this about? I'm making a tier list of IA episodes. Yeah, that's what this is about. Yeah, so basically, welcome SM yelled underscore SU. That's something big off. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that right there. The show must go on. Yes. This one. I just. Okay. This is a good episode, so A tier. This one, though, yeah, I'd say it's slightly better than. This is a. I was really hoping that Balloon would win. Alright, the future is today, Season 4, Episode 1. That gets. Oh, yeah, this is the episode with a good song in it. Welcome to our brand new society. Society, we're all as happy as can be. Overpowered creating episode A. Cause mentality. Let me just put this in S tier. I love this episode. I liked the challenge, and I liked Poppy's character. Also, apparently, there's now corn racism in II. Corn racism. Run the risk. Yeah, it is pretty good. So yeah, A tier. And fan the flames. Considering this is the most recent one, I won't say anything about it. I'm just gonna rate it. Alright. There you go. There is my Inanimate Insanity tier list. In S tier we got Journey Through Memory Lane Part 2. Alternate reality show. Truth or Flair in Cobb's Mentality. In A tier we got Run the Risk. Raining through your shower date, I think. If I get it wrong, make fun. Please, please, please don't be mad if I get anything wrong. Forcing the Future. Fan the Flames. Blueberry. Try not to laugh. The Desert Episode. Aquatic Conflict. Cooking for the Greater Good. Inanimate Smackdown. The triathlon episode. Objects in Mirror. The mining episode. The two-parter. Another. The part one of the movie. The the episode where Box dies. I mean the part where Box gets to the hospital. The one with the Mile High Pie. The finale part 1. The future is today. The finale of III part 2. The one with Springy. No, part 2 of the finale. Out of body experience. The Overthinkers. The one was the one where they make films. Everything's AOJ. The one where Fran gets abducted by aliens. The one where they have to take a photo. The first episode of season 2. The Something Bake Off. Uh, 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 Come on, I just said it a second ago. The the Great Escape. I don't know this one. The crappy anniversary. Something the Tile Divine. The one with the one that the debut of Ghost Bow. Friend or Froze. The one with Steve Cobbs. The crappy Cliff. The Halloween one. The Christmas one. War de Guacamole. Journey to Memory Lane Part 1. Welcome to Paradise, I think it was. Or was it Stranded in Paradise? I don't know. Home is where the heart is. The show must go on. Episode 4 of Season 1. Episode 5 of Season 1. Episode 10. Mazed and Confused. Episode 2 of Season... A Lemony Lesson. Episode 3 of Season 1. Episode 16 of Episode 1. A Cake in the Right Direction. Pesty Besties. The episode where Marshmallow goes to Mars. I forgot this one. The second episode of Season 1. I mean Season 3. And this one. So yeah, that's ranking. You know, I have time for like... Yeah, and you know, I have time in this stream. I'm gonna do II characters. That's not what I search for. I'm guessing count this as some sort of character chart. But I'm just gonna do a quick reassurance just to make sense. Wait, hold on, we'll be right back. I gotta do a quick reassurance real quick. Alright. Alright, it's everyone. So, anyways, Apple. Oh, wait, I forgot to make an F tier. I'm gonna have to make a new thumbnail for the stream after. Yeah, I might forget about it after like a few minutes or 10 minutes. Apple. Wait, the F's supposed to be green. Apple. Apple's a good character. His only wait is Apple. I mean, if I might get my facts wrong, by the way. Apple. Apple is a good character. I just think their only real flaw is that they're pretty stupid. They don't know what half the English dictionary even means. So, B, I guess. Balloon. He's a good character. Especially with his little arc in seasons 2 and 3. Yeah, so A tier. Baseball. He didn't really do much. The only thing he really did was make an alliance. And... what the heck? Oh yeah, it's ads. The only thing he really does is make an alliance and then watch it fall apart, so... C tier. Blueberry. Looks like I can do a pretty good Blueberry impression. No amount of reshoots can save us now. It's over. It's all over. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Anyways, Blueberry. B. Bomb. He's... I just mostly like his stutter. So yeah. Bonesaw. Bonesaw is a cool character in the fact that he talks in the third person, and I just like how he's more unique than the other objects, so A tier character. Bot is S tier. Bow is high A tier. Box. You know, from II season 2-1 to up to episode 18 of season 2, including season 3, Box is just a lifeless corpse, but now, I feel like when we found out that Box was a girl, everyone's reaction was like that one Lark's meme where the Lark goes, "That's a woman?" Yeah, that was my legit reaction. I was like, "That's a woman?" Oh. Anyways, A tier character, Cabby. Let me just put her in B. Cammy. Wait a second. Yeah, it's maybe wrong, but I don't really care. Cammy. I despise Cammy with all my heart. I hope he dies soon. Candle. Candle's an A tier character. I'd say higher than Balloon. Cheesy. He's a relatable character. I like to make jokes sometimes. He's also what got me to slap my knee when I make a joke. So yeah, A tier. The cherries. S tier. I love how even though the cherries are one thing I've always wondered is like, how does one mind control two separate bodies? Because like most of the time when they're talking, one of the cherries talks, meanwhile the other does like the hand actions and all that. Also, like, since they're one person, they both can't really talk at the same time. But in episode, but in like the recent episode, spoilers alert. Um, um, they they were both laughing at the same time. Like, how would that work, honestly? Anyways, Clover is a good season 3 character. I'd say A, but it's just A. Though, yeah, he's a high B tier fan. Goo. Goo is an A tier character at best. I love Goo. Jack. B. He he tried to kill Tess too. Yeah, knife. I don't really care for Maul too much. C tier. Life ring. He's a he's an extremely high light bulb. Light bulb. Light bulb goes in S tier. Light bulb best character. Light bulb is the best character of them all. Magnet. She's a B tier. Marshmallow. Didn't really care for her all that much. Me tag. Do you wanna go in C tier? Well, that's where you're going anyways. Microphone. Microphone during season 2 was a good nickel. OJ didn't really care for him all too much. Paintbrush. They're a they're they're a great character, but they're not particularly one of my favorites. So, A tier. The light brush shippers are after me now. Anyways, paper. Hello there, Silver Kitty 000. I'm just rating Inanimate Insanity characters since I had a lot of time over from when I was ranking II episodes. Paper. I don't like paper. Like during season 1, this whole thing, like the only interesting thing was evil paper, but that was like short lived, I think. And like one of his main things in II4 is that he's dating OJ. Anyways, Pepper's the better out of the two. Out of her and Salt, Pepper's the superior one. Pickle's a B tier. Poppy. High A tier. Salt. She goes with paper. Silver spoon. I just realized none of the host or me phones or cops is on here. Anyways, Silver Spoon, he's going in C. Soap's going in A tier. I love Soap. Lightbulb in S. Thumbs up. Yes, Lightbulb deserves to be an S. Lightbulb's one of the best characters of all time. Spiky. High C tier. Starfruit. High A tier. Suitcase. I'm just gonna put her in the middle of B. Taco. Yes, these two are my two favorite characters of all time. Oh wait. Now that's a more accurate ranking. Tapey. Tapey's a good character. But she's just not as good as Microphone. Tea Kettle. Oh, I like Tea Kettle. Tea Kettle's one of the more interesting sinkers. Well, besides Nickel and Balloon. So, yeah, Tea Kettle's getting an A tier. Teddy Bear. I like Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear deserves a high A tier at best. Test Tube. Here she's going an A tier. The floor. The floor is a C tier for me. Tissues. I don't really care for him that much. Trophy. The only really memorable thing about him was his conflict with Knight back in season 2. Other than that, he's just sort of there now. Yin Yang. Yin Yang's an S tier. Yin Yang's an S tier character. Fun fact, before I watched season 2, Yin Yang was my favorite character. But since I've watched season 2, Taco and Lightbulb are also my favorite characters. Anyways, this here is my Inanimate Insanity tier list for characters. This is short since I'm the only one in this stream. And this is just my opinion. So yeah.
This was such a rushed stream. I did not plan this ahead of time. Because we were traveling for the past few days. So that's why this may be a bit short.
Anyways, that's it for this small mini stream, I guess, since it's not even an hour long. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you at least respect my rankings for the episodes and the characters. And I'll see you next time.